20th, and time for another Wednesday Wonderings with Trailways Travel. Thanks so much for joining me today. We're going to jump right in. Did many of you go to some of the vintage markets that were going on this weekend? Always such a fun thing to do. I personally always love scavenging for new and unusual items to add to my collections. If you were, or even if you missed it, but that's kind of your thing, we've got the perfect tour for you. It is called our Southern Road Tripping TV style tour. I know we've talked about it a little bit before, but it was just such a perfect tie-in today, as it is market time, great time in the summer to go out and find those great things. This tour is going to be May 16th through the 24th of 2023, and it includes many places that you can find your own little great treasures to bring back home with you. It includes Pawhuska with Reed Drummond and the Mercantile. It includes Waco, Texas with Chip and Joanna Gaines in their Magnolia Silo area, plus all the other shops and great places there are there in Waco. We also head on over to Laurel, Mississippi, home for Ben and Erin Napier with their show Hometown. Lots of great things to explore and see and find there. And from there we actually go on over to Wetumpka. And this is the little community that they help to revitalize. Give us a call. We've got seats left, although I will say this is a tour that has started filling nicely. So again, it's not till May of 2023, but as time is flying, it's not that far off. And speaking of not far off, we have some great one-day trips still. We need to get a few more folks motivated here. Let's get going. We have a fabulous Celebration Belle. It's August soon, next month. It's time to be out on the water in the river. It's the perfect opportunity for you. Not only do you get a great day out on the water, you get a fabulous meal, a small breakfast with fresh fruit and warm sticky cinnamon rolls, and there's live entertainment on board as well. The theme for this particular Celebration Belle is called Music of the Piano Men. So that means you're going to be hearing music from Billy Joel, Elton John, Jerry Lee Lewis, Ray Charles, maybe Stevie Wonder, all those great piano playing people. So there will be more than just the Piano Men. Jade's good about hopping in there and throwing in some of her little country hits and things as well. Another day trip, and this one is filling up, so please don't miss out. It is the Believe Share Show. It is at Circa 21. Granted, it is October 6th, but again, it really isn't that far off, you guys. And the fact that it is starting to fill up, I don't want you to call later and then be disappointed that it is sold out. And Trailways Travelers, so all of you received a constant contact email yesterday announcing another new tour. Just want to give a little heads up. It was very exciting in our office. Within 1/2 hour of that constant contact going out, we started getting reservations coming into the office. So the phone started ringing. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. But just a little forewarning to all of you who have just not taken the time to look at it yet, don't wait too long. It's one that could possibly sell out and sell out soon. So it is called the Southern Charm for those of you that will give a little sneak peek ahead, even if you aren't a Trailways Traveler member. But do remember, it is open to members only for the first few weeks, or you can become a member and join. There will be information on that down below in a link. But our Southern Charm is taking us to Charleston, to Beaufort, and Savannah. Great cities to visit. March 24th through the 31st. As you all know, the South is near and dear to my heart, but definitely love always going to these locations. And I'm also very excited. I promised and kept telling you, give me another week or two, give me another week or two. But I finally wiggled around and got all my little extras that will be surprises to all of you. finished up for my Branson trip to, for Christmas, not to Christmas, but actually it is kind of a trip to Christmas because once November 1st hits, it is Christmas time in Branson, no doubt. So we do have the brochure already. The dates are November 14th through the 17th. We've changed things up a little bit this year. I know we always stay at the Radisson, but we found a great opportunity to stay at the Hilton, right down by the landing. So that's right, just footsteps away from you. We changed up a few of our shows because the Sight and Sound has the Miracle of Christmas again, and we've seen it many times. And I know many of you go with us year after year. I decided to change things up a little bit. I'm very excited about our shows. We are seeing, of course, the great Texas Tenors. I still want to tell you all my little surprises, but they won't be a surprise if I tell you, so I gotta learn to keep it to myself. So the Texas Tenors, we also, it's the year of Elvis. We are going to see Dean Z's Rockin' Christmas Show. Dean Z, if you don't know who he is one of the best Elvis impersonators I personally have ever seen in my entire life. I'll see if we can maybe link something up or give you a little example. Otherwise, you can Google him. He's actually one of the only Elvis impersonators that actually hosts the Elvis channel on XM Radio if you listen to XM. So we'll be seeing his Christmas show and what he calls the Ultimate Elvis. We're going to be doing a few morning shows this year, one of them being Doug Gabriel. Did you know he's originally from Cedar Rapids? I learned a lot about Doug visiting with him when I was down in Branson this last time. So we'll be seeing a great show from him as well. He's actually also, I think, maybe either the third or fourth longest running show in Branson right now. We'll see Christmas Wonderland. That is always a fun, fabulous, just great variety show all Christmas. Other than the Rockettes, I think they have some of the highest kicking line dancer or chorus line dancers around. Always a fabulous show. And then we are also going to see the Sons. The Sons started, they are a group of three, great harmonies. They actually got their start in Silver Dollar City. If you're familiar with Silver Dollar City, many of the little outdoor theater areas where they would perform only have seating for like 35 to 50 people. Well, the Sons were so popular, they would be gathering crowds of 200 or more people. So eventually they just went out on their own, found their own place for a theater, and have been extremely successful ever since. And so you'll get to experience the Sons. Again, got to visit with them while I was in Branson. Great guys. I think you'll thoroughly enjoy it. Meals. We also have fabulous meals included. There are 7 included in this tour. One of them will be at the Uptown Cafe, which is such a fun place to go. If you're not familiar, it's definite kind of 50s diner-ish feel, but on the menu that night is their famed prime rib. Highly suggest that myself. And then another place we will be going is Landry's Seafood, another fabulous restaurant. My particular choice there would be the fried jumbo shrimp, but there's chicken, beef, top sirloin, other choices as well. So if you're not a seafood lover, don't despair, there's plenty there. And speaking of plenty there, we are also doing the Grand Country Dinner Buffet before we go to see the Grand Jubilee. Pricing, granted, I would love for it to be a little bit lower, but unfortunately everything, as you know, has definitely gone up. But I do know that our prices are definitely lower than many of our competitors, with actually a little bit more thrown into your tour. So the price for this one is $9.25 per person, double. Don't hesitate. I know this Branson is going to fill up quickly. For those of you who've already spoken to us about knowing that you want to go to Branson, keep an eye on your mailbox. We'll be getting those sent out to you soon. think that's all I can think of at the moment. I just know I have a lot on my desk today, trying to finish up more tours for the last half of 2023. Keep your eyes and ears open. They'll be coming across in the form of a constant contact to you one of these days soon. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time on Wednesday Wonderings.